Hi and welcome to my Star Wars Galaxy's Edge video. Here you can see a spaceship and another spaceship here at the park. There's several fully replicated ships, including, I guess, one of the only Millennium Falcon, like, big models. It might even be to scale. Here you can see the theming runs pretty deep. There's even security cameras that just look like light posts. And here's one of the entrances. The Disneyland park has 3, which you can get to from Critter Country and I guess somewhere else. I don't really remember. But you can see the theming runs pretty deep. And this is the market on the planet Badu, I believe it's called. And it's also the Black Spire, I guess. So it has like a couple, I'm not sure if that's like the surrounding area or what. But that is a water fountain. And it took me several times to realize it's kind of interactive. I'm not sure if you need the play app or something to make, there's like a little creature in the container. And there's definitely some cool like artisan things. Like I'm not sure if they sometimes sell stuff here or not, but definitely some cool stuff. Pretty busy. We're here in August and I was actually sick. I got sick on the plane on the way there. Good times. So here you can buy these little creatures and they move around. You like stick them on your shoulder and stuff. And this actually looks really cool at night. I shot a video here at night and that was pretty cool. There's some like mini racers, I guess. Yeah, and there's like a ton of stuff to buy throughout the whole area. And supposedly everything in this area takes place in the current trilogy, I guess. So it's like the sequel trilogy. So everything is like sequel trilogy themed. And look, you got some cool stuff to buy. There is some stuff from the other movies, I guess, because they have some of those little furry things. And this park, it's gonna have two rides. One's currently open here, and then the other one's gonna open soon. So yeah, I'm just kind of walking around. I was pretty in awe actually at the park. I was really surprised at how much I actually liked it. And as you saw there was, I think, a little Princess Leia and a Luke Skywalker. So not everything is prequel. Yeah. So the Black Spire Outpost, which is, I guess, where we're at here, is it's on the planet of Batu, and it's made up of spires, which you can see around the park, or this section. And I guess there is a primary spire somewhere. Wasn't really looking for the spire necessarily. So we're kind of getting to one of like the first food introduction places. It's kind of like a little bistro. And the theming's pretty funny because in the middle there's like I guess it's a droid. And the droid's just like rotating meat. He's like a meat droid. And then the menu's pretty cool there. I think this day I got the blue milk drink, and I got it in the special light up container, which I noticed not everybody realized the container lit up. You gotta like peel the sticker on the bottom and then turn it on. So yes. So yeah, here's a wide shot, kind of like a pan. And there's the android. His audio is kind of funny. He's just kind of rattling off like just random stuff about being a working android. And here's where I think the park or the area really starts to shine. is the cast members interact quite extensively with guests and each other. So here you have Ren. Ren, is that right? Ren. And she's being chased by stormtroopers. And it's kind of fun because, so I think at this point I was filming her, but then I guess behind me, I'm not sure if I shot it here. Eventually, like, the stormtroopers end up behind me and they tell me to move, which is kind of funny. So yeah, there they go, they're chasing her. Pretty cool. My mouth was just open the whole time. I was just like, whoa. I did not expect it to be this cool. Look, that girl's trying to trip the stormtrooper. And they say silly stuff. It's funny. So everybody, you can see everybody's just really excited. See, like, the kids just kind of like harass the stormtroopers, and then the stormtroopers are just kind of playing around. Definitely cool. So I realized in the last clip I said, I think I called the girl Ren. It's Ray. Ray. And you can find characters like Ray, Finn, Poe, BB-8, and they're all throughout the park, kind of hidden. You can also find Kylo Ren in the ride Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, which is kind of cool. They're in the on-screen bits. And right there is actually a shop, which I went to later at night. I have that in my other video where I'm at the park at night. And that's a place where you could buy lightsabers, some toys, and it's themed quite extensively. And here we have, I think it's a full-scale replica right here. And there's also the ride. That's the ride entrance, which is kind of like a, and it wraps around all the way over there. And the ride is actually kind of like a game. So if you do the ride, it seems to be a lot quicker in a single ride situation. You kind of just get thrown right on to the ride. And there's a cantina, which it seemed to always have a line every time I went by it. Which would be the cantina with the music. Not necessarily the cantina from the movie, because I believe Batu is not actually ever mentioned. I don't know if it's even a place they ever go to in the movie. It might be kind of made up. But the architecture, I think I saw it was influenced by African architecture and I think Moroccan, if that makes any sense. And over there with the color balls is the milk stand, which you can get green and blue milk, which one is kind of fruity and the other one, I guess, I thought it was like a flowery taste, if I remember correctly. They have another replica, and that's where they sometimes do one of the show kind of things. I think Kylo Ren will be here. I don't think I ever saw one of the shows start up. Here we go. This is kind of cool. This Stormtrooper costume, you can buy it in the case over here, and it's fitted. They'll fit it to your specs. So I guess they kind of measure you up, and then you get like a custom suit, which is pretty neat. I actually asked if you can put those other helmets on it, and at this point you can't get those alternate helmets. But I guess you could get a little kid costume, if you're a kid. Yeah. There's Kylo Ren, and I think those are concept. I'm not sure. I've seen those around. They're kind of more expensive, like toys to buy. Action figures. So yeah, this trip was very cool. I was very excited. I was kind of worried that Star Wars kind of mixed with Disney, like in the Disneyland, like, land. I just didn't know how it was gonna go. And actually it was the place I always wanted to go to. Like, it was cool at night, and the location was good because you could kind of go to like Critter Country. Yeah, you could do like Splash Mountain, and it was fun to walk. There's a really long walkway to get there. So you can build your own lightsabers, and there's a ton of different combinations. You can also build your own droids, which there's a droid shop, and that has a ton of modules and like a ton of combinations. The only thing that they don't have is a blaster. So there's a feature where if you have a lightsaber or something you purchased, I guess you can send it to the front of the park to pick it up later, which is kind of a cool feature. So definitely ask a cast member about that, just in case you don't want to carry everything around anymore. And here's the back side. Here's another one of the entrances. And there's actually shops. So some of these doors on the right open, and there's actually shops, which is pretty neat. And we're gonna go through here, which is nice. Definitely check out my other video where I was there at night. I kind of went into more shops, and I checked out the droid shop. I checked out the lightsaber shop. I went into some of the restaurants and looked around. So definitely check it out. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys next time on the Ellie Milio YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of Galaxy's Edge down below. See you guys next time. Goodbye.